Something like Googans. Now, something I used to do when I was like fucking 5 was watch Madness Combat. It was this action-packed, bloody series about the protagonist Hank J. Wimpleton, or is it Wimbledon? Wimpleton? It doesn't matter. Stanford and Deimos up against the Auditor. Now there's also Tricky, Jeebus, and it also takes place somewhere in Nevada, but we'll get to that. Now this show gets graphic, and I mean fucking graphic. This show makes Doom Eternal look like fucking Sesame Street. Alright? Like, my god. This also doesn't have any plot armor, which means you should expect this to happen a lot. Now, this game got pretty popular in my opinion, and the statistics show. Now, they obviously had to release a game called Madness Project Nexus, and it was released on Newgrounds. Because of fucking course it was released on fucking Newgrounds. Now, the game was later renamed to Nexus Classic, because the next game came out. Now, this game is alright. I mean, a little too simple. It's okay looking. It's just not that good. But it was really popular, so they announced a sequel, Madness Project Nexus 2. For Steam, of course, because, they actually made a profit and were able to release it on Steam. Now, it was later renamed Madness Project Nexus, because it basically destroyed the original game. Now, the first game is canon to the series, and the second one is just its own thing. We'll get to that, okay? But all you need to know is this game is perfect. It's one of the best games I've ever played. And I don't really say that with a lot of games. Only a few. Only a few. Now, this video is going to try to persuade you, quote unquote, to buy this game and to tell you why it's fucking amazing. And it's basically the story of this whole video. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy. This game sits in its own universe and takes us the ideas, the characters, and the locations from the show to use here. Like the Halo series, but good. And, it's pretty good in my opinion how they did it. Now, it all started when Phobos, this absolute Chad, wanted to bring order and control to Nevada. Now, with the help of Jesus, he created, Jeebus, he created Nexus City and Project Nexus. Now, what is Project Nexus, you ask? Well, I'm not gonna fucking tell you, because this game has wiki articles upon articles upon articles upon articles of just fucking lore. TLDR, it was meant to help Nevada and protect it. And it was basically a dumpster fire where when something would fail, Phobos would just weaponize it and sell it on the black market. However, I'm just gonna give you a little taste and like I said before, TLDR of what this is. Now, I'm not gonna go too deep into this. Now, cloning, because people wanted to become immortal in Nexus City, failed. So they started creating zombies and releasing it upon the outskirts of the city, making it impossible to leave. And that protection became selling super soldiers, because that also failed. Now, this was about improving lives, and Phobos, after finding out about Gustav, he decided to create Project Gustav, which is an idea to make him immortal, and basically led to him discovering the other place. Now, what is the other place, you might be asking? Well, I'm not gonna fucking tell you, because this game, or place, quote unquote, has wiki articles upon wiki articles upon wiki articles upon wiki articles of just lore. TLDR, it's purgatory. Now, after a while, Jeebus was, kind of pissed off that Phobos was using this to become a militia, so, he bailed and kills him off screen because they just didn't have the budget, I guess. Now, this released Zeds upon the whole fucking world, and this made Doc, which is another character, if you read the lore and if you watch the show and the miniseries, it's complicated, and Hank, which I explained earlier, to shut down Project Nexus. And you might thought, well, Phobos is dead. How the hell can Project Nexus continue? Well, they believe to him to be a god, and this is basically like a Warhammer, Total Warhammer 40k style shit where after the Emperor died, he became a god. He was deemed a god. This is basically what's happening now. And they believe that if they were to, make a portal to the other place, Phobos would come back and bring them immortality. And that's when the game begins. Oh boy, is this gonna be fun. Now, this game is basically a hero beat 'em up like Skylanders or, what's that game called? Oh, Ratchet and Clank. And, there is some skill to it. You have to manage your health, tack bar, ammo supply. There's just so many weapons, attachments, and enemies. You have guns, melee weapons, attachments, armor, throwables, enemies that, to me, go from homeless people to super soldiers. Powered by Purgatory itself with alien technology. This game controls pretty well, actually, with a keyboard and mouse. It also has multiplayer, which, to me is surprising. As, keyboard and mouse, kind of hard to maneuver for these types of games, but it works pretty well here. Now, in my opinion, it's pretty fun. The characters are, we'll get to the characters, actually, why not? The characters are pretty well written and feel like the original selves from the show, unlike some things. Yeah, we don't talk about it. Yeah, but each character feels cool. The music. Oh God, the music. Jesus Christ. We'll get to the music in a bit, but honestly, it feels pretty good. You can customize your weapons. You can customize your armor. But that's more of like we'll get to that as well. I'm just saying that a lot. Yeah, we'll get to a lot of things later. Just the gameplay itself. Really smooth, in my opinion. Really smooth. Yeah, really smooth. The music. The game's music is just amazing. Man, it really slaps. Now, if I could play it or show you guys it, I would, but I don't think I can because you have to buy the soundtrack separately in Steam. So, just have a little hunch that you can't do it. I'm gonna play it safe. Now, if the music was allowed, oh my God, will I show it? This game is a 6 out of 10 with the music. Now, does that mean no? It's pulling it. No, it's not. It's not, saving the game. Oh no. Without the music, the game is a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. But, my God, does the music just it's just beefy. If I could afford the music playlist, I would definitely buy it and, show you guys how fucking amazing this is. But, I don't think I am. It's really good, it's techno, really, now, I don't even call it, metal. It's not metal, but, it's your decision. Really techno. That's from the show, but I think it makes an appearance. God, I hope it makes an appearance in the video game. If not, I sound like a fucking hypocrite. I sound like a dumbass. It's really fun. Really, really fun. In my opinion, it's just really fun. It's fun. It's fun to listen to. Fun to hear. What can I say? It's just good. This game, to me, looks really fucking good. I like the art style. Works well with this game. It really looks good. I barely ran into glitches or problems, and to me it feels really well made, unlike some games. Now, it's just pretty cool. I mean, the lighting, the color palette, it just looks insane. The background art, the background objects, the little details, like just the details in general. This is just something to mention. I like them. They're pretty cool. Each boss feels like its own character. You can interact with different people, It's pretty cool. Pretty cool in my opinion. The enemies, they look like they're just different characters. Like, if they were given a name, they would be considered, like, recognizable characters. Like, they just look really good. The boss battles. The graphics, just boss battles in general. Oh, so godly amazing. I just really like the boss battles in general. Now, in my humble opinion, this game looked good. The sort of details, extra stuff, it's really cool to look at, like eye candy. And just, I can't get a lot of the bosses and the characters. They just look amazing. They're super fun to play against. not only are they really cool looking, but they're also really fun to play against. Yeah, they're good graphics, you know, looks unique, recognizable. Really good. It's really good. Now, this game begins with the squad on a truck and, you know, clearing out enemies. It's just this really cool, like, running gun. I mean, not running gun. I mean, you're on a car, so, you know, a truck bed, you know, it's fun. And fucking Tuscan Raiders wannabe agents. They just, from the Matrix, they're just coming for you, you know? They're just coming for you. You also reach this wall, which borders Nexus City. Now, Nexus City is kind of divided into sections. The farther you go in, the more modern and high-tech and how more populated it is. The farther you go out, the more bandit-ridden, the more Zed-ridden, the more crazy it is. Because of the war that happened, I think, a couple years ago. They don't really specify how long it's been. Unless you read the lore. Oh god, there's so much lore. Now, you reach the wall and the sheriff. Once again, fucking amazing characters. They feel really connected to the show. You know, I really like the details, like how... I think this takes place after everything. I mean, they still canalize that the sheriff's been shot in the head before and he's died. He also has a cool, you know, bounty on him. So, you know, it's really cool how they did this. And, you know. However, there is a plan to activate the New York monorail system, basically. Well, Hank, on the other hand, looks for Jeebus. Yeah, that's basically Deimos and Stanford. They're just trying to force the sheriff to activate the fucking New York monorail system. And they just lead up to one of the coolest fights ever. Church and George, baby. They will never, this is a one-time fight. They will never come back again. They won't be revived multiple times. And for the ending, they won't. Now, they're pretty cool, you know, they have like some dynamic. You beat them, of course, and enter the Zed-infested part of the city. So, the sheriff tells you, hey, well, no, wait. No, you haven't met the sheriff yet, at least, goddamn. So, yeah, I mean, you basically turn on, well, you meet Gale, an immortal demigod with the power to shape the fucking moon and the sun, and who runs a Burger King. This is a fun boss battle. Now it's time to go through the sewers. Oh wait, sorry, wrong video. Now, oh shit, guess who the fuck is running this place? Oh yeah, Church and George, baby, it's time. Oh, they're dead. Damn, that sucks. While this is going on, Hank made some big brain decisions. He basically broke into an insane asylum, Arkham Asylum if you want to be specific, and met Jeebus. They're not power. Are they powerful? I don't know. The scaling is a little bit iffy. You know, it's a little bit iffy. He wins. You know, Hank wins, and so he decides to join the squad after realizing, hey, Hank has changed his ways. He doesn't want to rob the place. He wants to burn the place. Hell yeah, I'm on the squad. Let's do this. Now, the plan is simple. Stop Project Nexus and clean the sewers to get to the subways, and for it to start working, because that's the only way to reach the city, because it's heavily guarded. Oh, and people are kind of mad that there wasn't any Tricky at all. Like, Tricky's not in this game. Oh, there he is. The game's lore says that Noir, the person who invented the Zeds, got turned into one and became Tricky, which is really cool, a little like of a twist. Now, people say he should have got more screen time, but I kind of disagree. If Tricky was in the game, he would have been the main character, because if he was the main villain, if he was the side villain, it would have overshadowed Phobos. You know, no one would have given a shit, because it's Tricky, and they would have nerfed him because Tricky is a god. Have you look at the show? He's a god. It just would destroy the source material. It would it's just complicated. It would cause so much destruction. Not to mention, you would have to bring in the auditor, and we'll get to that. But oh god, it would have ruined the game. Now, he's just won the boss battle. Suffered a little bit. I feel like it could have been a little bit better. You know, it could have been better. Oh god, it could have been way better. It's still a pretty cool boss battle. Pretty cool. So Tricky ends up, you know, after you survive his fucking wipeout reality TV show thing, he decides to listen and gives you the codes to an underground science facility where you find Gustav, a fucking titan who you can't actually kill, and for majority of the game you have to run from. Now, back to the two amigos. So, remember, the sewer place I told you about? Well, it's being run by a cult, run by Crackpot. One of the scientists of Project Nexus who dedicated his life to Phobos and dedicated the cult to Phobos. Like I said, he's basically a god. It's like the Imperium of Man. They believe he's a god. Oh god. Oh look, Church and George again. Let's go. Just then and oh yeah, it's Crackpot. Oh man, let's go, man. Yeah, let's go. Oh, he's retreating. Second phase. Oh shit, it's cool. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Chasing's pretty cool, you know. Looks familiar to another game. Castle Crashers. God, I hope I'll be able to cover that game soon. It costs money, and I got it on my Xbox 360, so I can't really record that. Not to mention, it's broken, so I can't really play the game anymore. But God, if I could afford that game, I would play it. And for this, just show you guys how fun that game is. Back to this game. Now, you have to fight a dog on an elevator, so you know, pretty cool. You also reach the tower where Hank and Jeebus is. Like I said, they activated the sewer system. They deflated the sewer system and activated the New York transit system. So, you know, time to reach the tower. Now, the tower, I can't really do justice in this video. You have to make, it's just, there's so many bosses, weapons, enemies, locations, details, just everything. And fun boss fights that you just can't make a section dedicated. You have to make a whole video dedicated to this thing. It's like its own level. You know, it's just really, really, really cool and fun to play. I don't know, I can't really describe it. And well, time for the final boss. George and Church, or Church and George, however you would like to call it. Ah, shit. Oh my god, they're dead. Well, guess you're the final boss battle. It was okay, you know. Oh shit, he just ruins and down he go. You know, Gustav was pretty good. Oh man, he's dead. Oh shit, here's Phobos. This just got pretty cool. This entire game was leading up to this exact moment at least. This game is really setting up Phobos. It was really good setup for Phobos. Really well. And the other place, she was deemed a god, so powerful that Jeebus barely took him out. And seeing how strong he is in the show, holy shit, imagine how powerful he was with the strength of the other place. And then it happened. Now, this boss is just just amazing, honestly. Look at it. It's hard, but not too hard. It feels complete. Not to mention the soundtrack, the effects. Oh my gosh, the boss, the immune stages is just amazing. Oh my god, the fighting, and it took me a while to beat this guy. It took me a while to beat this guy. Just saying. So it's fun. You know, it's been fun. Now, after killing Phobos, I guess he tries to escape to Gustav, and Jeebus doesn't want him to. So, to destroy the Project Nexus once and for all, boom! There goes his head. Oh god, man! There goes Gustav. Cool boss fight, cool character as well. Same thing with Phobos. Hopefully, they get a sequel. Now, Jeebus wants to create Project Nexus once again, but for the good of the people, you know, when it was intended. Oh shit, there he goes. Now, something about Hank that if you saw the series, he will complete a mission no matter what. It took him like 5 or 6, I think 3 or 4 episodes of the series just to kill one person. He came back from the dead multiple times just to put a bullet in the sheriff. Just one bullet. That was it. He got killed by Jeebus. Bunch of it's crazy. Watch the show. It's amazing. Now, he will, like I said, no matter the cost, he will complete a mission no matter the cost. Even if it was to destroy Nevada. Something I didn't mention is that Project Nexus, yeah, that shit's explosive. oh dear God, is that explosive. Imagine all the towns and shit. That thing's gonna blow. And it's gonna blow hard. Yeah, well. Demos and Hank, they don't want that. So what's the solution with dealing with us? All kill Hank. He'll probably be back. He always does. For Jeebus, he actually does survive, but he lost his ring. Whatever that thing is. So he's kind of powerless. I mean, he's still powerful, but, you know, not as powerful as he was with the ring. Yeah. And now their solution is to kill Hank. And they don't know he's dead, so, you know, he'll probably be back. As per usual. And to take back the city. You know. Damn. This is like the 5th or 7th twist. Holy shit, man. Oh my God. It's the auditor. And the employees. Okay, calm down. Before the auditor and the employees, the best scene in the entire game. The best fucking credit scene I have ever seen and the world has ever seen. This credit scene made me want a sequel because there are so many just ways this could be a sequel. Now, if the creators Crinkles, well, we'll actually get into that in a bit, actually, we'll just say that right now. This game needs a sequel. I want to see a sequel. But if the creators can't really top themselves, like, it's hard for me to see if they can top themselves here. Or they'll make a mediocre version of the first one. Don't make it. Don't turn this into like a Dead Island 2 scenario. By the way, that game is gonna be a complete pile of shit because, well, I lost hope after Dead by Daylight 2. I lost hope. There's no way Dead Island 2 could be good. Different story, different time. But just don't make a sequel if you can't do it. Now, before I go into arena mode, just watch these credits. Holy shit. Now, arena mode. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I'm not getting into arena mode. I'm sorry. It's just too big of a version. I'm gonna need to make a whole new video, and I still have to finish the BioShock series. So I'm not doing this. I also don't want to spoil it because it's really cool. It's like making your own mafia and covering with your own vibe, if you know what I mean. And honestly, like I said, I just need to create a whole new video, and I don't feel like making a sequel to this video. It took so long. I'm just not doing it. I need to stop doing that. Now just imagine the main campaign looks like a steak, and the arena mode is a side of like loaded mashed potatoes, amazing loaded mashed potatoes, and amazing crispy salty fries. I don't want to spoil that, how it tastes. I will tell you how the steak tastes, but not the sides, because it's just too good. It's just too good. I also don't want to make a whole new separate video because, dear God, how long it took me to make this Now, you probably weren't convinced. Hopefully you were convinced. You definitely were convinced when watching this video. It's just a masterpiece. There's no flaws. The graphics, just the way they're designed. Oh dear God, how amazing it is. Now, it's just, I can't get around this. Now, after I told you for the last 20 minutes, God, I hope this video is 20 minutes or less. Because dear God, 30 minutes, holy shit. It's a 10 out of 10 on my scale. Now, what does that mean? It means that the next game you should buy is this game. Now, a 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10? No, not really. I mean, an 8 or a 7. Yeah, it should be on your to-do list to buy. A 9? Oh man, you should buy this game. It's amazing. It should be the next game you fucking buy. 10 out of 10. If you do not own this game, I will strangle you. I'm coming for you. Now, this game is amazing. I've already said this right here. But I'm gonna give this game a golden pizza. 10 out of 10. A golden pizza slice. What does that mean exactly? It means that this game is a fucking masterpiece. I'm only gonna give golden pizzas to specific games. So I don't expect it to happen that often. It's gonna be like the Game Awards, once a year type shit, or even every 5 years. I'm not gonna give that many games this thing. Oh man, it has been a while since I've been addicted to this game, to a game in general. I've never given a, oh god, this golden slice. I don't know, maybe I'm just like so glad to be playing something that's way better than Dead Island. Oh my god, that video was agonizing to make. I know I said that it was kind of unfairly hated, and it is, but the game's still shit. It's not that shit, but oh god, do not buy Dead Island 2. That's going to be an absolute shit show. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thanks everyone for watching this video. This took an ungodly amount to make this video. Oh god, it took me a month to make this video. It's just hard to make videos, you know, school, social life, and this video just take a lot of time to make. It's really fun though, and please remember to like and subscribe, turn on the bell so you know you can be told when I make a new video. And when the next video comes out, when the sun explodes, you know, you'll be told when the little ding. Probably do a video on Dead Space, the new series, because you know I never played it. Heard it's really good, so you know, really good. Afterwards, I'm definitely doing a video on BioShock 2. I gotta get that series done, you know. I don't really like playing sequels back to back sometimes because I don't know, it just looks the game is just a little bit too stale, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'll finish, yeah, I'll probably do a video on BioShock after the Dead Space video, and then I'll have to do the Dead Space series. That sounds fun. Oh, by the way, a little TLDR from my last video. As I was making this video, Dead Island 2 was announced. Again, do not buy the game. Oh god. This first one was just so bad. I mean, like I said before, not that bad, but still shit. Unfairly hated, but still complete shit. As for, yeah, I don't know. I lost hope for zombie games after Dead by Dead. I can't even say the name of how disgusted I'm in, but dear Christ, just Dead. I can't say it. It's so bad. Dying Light. I can't say. There you go. Dying Light. I just can't say that word. Dying Light 2. And also after this, I don't think there's ever gonna be an amazing zombie series besides Plants vs Zombies got fucked over. There's just none left. There's no hope for left. There's no hope for zombie games. Don't buy it. Don't buy Dead Island 2. Just a little bit of a post here. I like to at the end part of my videos I'll talk about what happened in between my last video. If there's anything substantial happening, like if a sequel to this game gets announced while I'm making the Dead Space video, I'll definitely tell you guys. Now, thank you so much for just watching this. Oh God, how much you've suffered. Have a great rest of the day. You deserve it after, like I said, watching this pile of just complete horse shit.